What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Today is another great day, Mother's Day. And I wanted to give a little tribute today to all the women out there who give everything to their kids. First off, I want to say a lot of love to my mom. I want to give some love to my son's mom and to every woman who still believes that raising the next generation with love, presence, and commitment is the highest calling and honor there is in this world. It's about gratitude for the women who have come and stepped up and been great moms. And it's about the truth and the necessity of family and how important that is. My mom taught me how to love without conditions, how to forgive, and I still show up in a way that the world that I want to be, kind, contributing, and joyful. And if someone fails me and burns my trust, that I can walk away from that person, but I don't get to withhold my love from the next and my truth and my honoring commitment. So I get to keep giving of myself the way that I want to give for me and for everybody else, regardless of how I get treated. So sometimes I've been walked on. I've had renters not pay me. I've had crappy girlfriends and crappy friends also, and people come and they go, and that's part of life. But that I still keep showing up, being the light I want to see in the world. And then I'm never going to withhold that light from anybody who comes into my presence. They all get the best of me in that moment. Sometimes maybe not as good as others, but I'm always doing my best. One of the things about my mom that really stands out, my mom's great. And I talked to her this morning for like an hour and a half. So plenty of time with my mom today. And look to talk to her more. And my son got to say hi to my mom also this morning and wish her happy Grandmother's Day. But anyways, so one of the moments about my mom that really stands out for me, I think one of the moments where she really stood up and was kind and showed me kindness as opposed to being nice. And the moment I'll never forget, I was probably 15 maybe, and I didn't make a baseball team. And if anybody knows about me, I played baseball through college. Baseball is my game. It's my jam. I coach baseball. I live baseball. I'm a baseball fanatic, and although I don't watch it very much anymore, I don't got time. But I watch my son's baseball, and I help them out. And I watch a little bit of videos on YouTube about how to make my son's team better and get these Marlins to be where they need to be at. 8-year-olds balling. And but I didn't make the team. And my mom didn't sugarcoat it with me when she told me about what she saw. She looked me in the eyes and said, "Son, you're not good enough." And it kind of hurt me a little bit. I would be honest, man. I was pissed. I thought, my mom, what the hell you mean I'm not good enough, Mom? I'm your son, and I'm good enough. I've always been good enough. And in that moment, I probably wasn't good enough, and I didn't maybe show up good enough in those tryouts. And it's okay, because what I got out of that was a fire in my belly, a commitment, a drive to go out there and do it again better the next time. So I went and worked hard all year long, played my best baseball, went out there. I had some good moments on the field, got to kick the crap out of a team that didn't take me. And then I went and worked hard that whole winter. Focused on hitting in the cage. I went and pitched, and we had a target area I bought from when I was actually working at, I was a bus boy at a local brewing company, maybe one of the first brewing companies in and around the Cheyenne area. Medicine Bow Brewing Company. If anybody remembers that, that's old school, bringing it back. So, but that moment in my life stuck with me, and it was hugely impactful for then and going forward forever. And it showed me the power of kindness over being nice. My mom wanted me to be on that team. My mom wanted me to be great. And she also wanted to hold me accountable to where I was at. And so she stood up for what was best. And she said, "Hey, I'm going to be honest with you." And that honesty really paid off. So she showed me that she can be strong and loving and feminine and committed, and that it's okay. And so I took that, and it stuck really good. And so I wanted to say thanks to my mom for that moment. And each and every moment, my mom's shown up to me so many times. I could probably do a whole video series about all the greatness that my mom has done and how she's shown me how a wonderful mother is supposed to be. And then I also want to come on here and give a little bit of love to my son's mom. I see her stepping up every day, working to be a great mom. She loves our son. She gives so much of her time and energy to being a great mom for him. We've had our differences, I guess. We haven't always seen eye to eye, and we probably won't always see eye to eye, and that's okay. But I also want to give her a lot of credit for how I've seen her grow and how I've seen her soften over the last few years of our lives, and that we have a way better connection now than we may have ever had in our whole entire relationship of like 10 years, 8 of them with the kid. So I've gone from watching her try to fight with me about every single thing and be right about all of it, and leaning into what matters, and that's about being the best parents for our son. So I've seen her even take accountability for things that she's done wrong and said wrong, and she's apologized when she needed to recently, a lot more than before, and it means a lot. And so I want to give her a lot of love and respect because of that example she's giving to our son, and also for the work that she's doing on herself, because I see her showing up in a way that she never had in the past, and it means a lot. And I want to make sure that she knows how much I appreciate her. And so her being willing to take herself on and grow has meant a lot for me. But more importantly, it's meant a lot for our son. And that's something that that I really cherish. So, and it means everything to me. We're not perfect parents. We definitely agree on a lot of things, but we don't agree on plenty also. But I respect the fact that she's been growing, she's been striving, she leads with her heart, and she is in the fight every day to be a great mom. And I see her stepping into that role each and every day. And so thank you for being that great mom for our son. Motherhood is sacred. In today's world, I feel like we've twisted the truth about what is amazing about women and the differences that they have between men, and that they're both wonderful and incredible, and we need them both. The world's made this about a competition that women have to try to be men or better than men and beat men, as opposed to just being women and enjoying how great they are in their own right for the qualities that make them great. That they don't have to go out there and be CEOs of every company and take over the world and make the most money and have the most degrees and papers and initials behind their names. That doesn't make them a great woman. And that doesn't show that they're competent or capable. But showing up and being a great mom and guiding the next generation, those women are the ones that I want to give the most love to today. We're not meant to compete with women. Women aren't meant to compete with us. It's not the same. We're different. And that's what's amazing and wonderful about this world, is that we need men and we need women, and that we aren't here to compete with each other. We're here to complete the home and the family for our kids. There's nothing more powerful than a mother who's present, kind, and devoted to raising her family. It's not a step back to be a mom and to raise a family and have that be your greatest achievement in life. That is the summit. That is the pinnacle of motherhood, is raising a great family. Being able to say how great your kids were, how much they learned, what they've accomplished in their lives, and how you shaped that childhood and that adult to be that way. Raising children with integrity and love, building a home that shows loyalty and joy and connection. That's where the real crown is for motherhood. And I think for my son, I hope that he sees this someday and that he remembers the things that I've said about what it means to be a man and to be a leader in this world, and what it means to be a woman, and what we want and he should be looking for in a woman that he has kids with, because who he creates life with in the future, it matters. And I think anybody that's on the Kids Deserve Dads page, which I'm going to post this at first, it shapes your future, right? Who you have a kid with matters so much for your life, but even probably more than your life, your kids and future generations. That woman shapes you, your children, and their futures. So choose a woman who values family, man. Choose a woman who lives with virtue, who honors her role as a mother and a woman in that feminine nature, and who walks with the strength and softness a feminine woman should. Because that woman will raise your children right, guys. And I'll be the first one to say, I didn't look for all that kind of stuff. I didn't have that vision when I was looking for a woman, and it's what's landed me here. But it's helped me see a lot of clarity in what I'm looking for going forward, and what I hope my son learns and discovers what he wants. Because our family, this mission, it's about legacy and the legacy work. All right. And so to my mom, I want to say thank you so much for the family you raised, the life you lived. You were a devoted wife, a committed mother, and the most loving and joyful woman I've ever had the privilege to know. And I'm blessed beyond beyond words about how grateful I am to have had the experience to have you as a mom, to lead that example, and to get to be in your experience of this family that you made. And my son's mom, I want to say thank you for giving me my son, and uh, for showing up for him time and time again, being willing to soften and grow and push yourself and keep stepping into being a great mom. I think you're doing a great job, and our son is living proof that we are great parents and that he is turning into an amazing young boy, and soon to be an amazing man. And I want to give love and thanks to all the women out there choosing to raise the next generation with love. I see you. I think all the great dads out there see you for how you've been. And if you are out there loving your kids, doing what's best, showing up and supporting them, having as much access to their loving fathers as they can, and being involved with the community and connecting with their family, I want to tell you, thank you. I honor you today. Happy Mother's Day. You guys carry and deliver the world. And we got a lot of work to do, guys. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you all.